Looking really at the macro level, benchmarking can help you understand regional and national trends. And you could take your city or your operation, whether that's a university or something else, and you can start to look at what is happening regionally and nationally, and am I trending in the same direction?
Tampa, we compare ourselves to Houston, Texas, other cities in the Carolinas like Raleigh, Charlotte, North Carolina. So just trying to have the starting point of which cities do you even want to reach out to see if they're similar to your operation.
So what I want to talk about first is a product that we call City Profiles. And this is born out of the need to try to find appropriate peers to do your benchmarking with. And the way this works is that I would come in as a city and I would edit my profile. And here I would start to put in things like my city name and population, some generic details that just kind of help us to see where you are. Once I have saved and submitted this profile, I can come back to this list of all of these cities and I can start to see, what have they said about their city.
So when I'm looking at the criteria for benchmarking, I look at hours of operation. I look at number of transactions, number of parking spaces. So that way it's a true apple-to-apple comparison.
And I scroll down to this insight. Based on what I've selected here, this will also dynamically update to show me that, okay, my city's lowest on-street rate is lower than average for the cities that I have selected here. So we're trying to display data, but also help you take the next step to interpreting that data.
Looking at trend doesn't really tell you much because all you're doing is comparing yourself to yourself, as opposed to benchmarking, really having an idea of what it should be.
So we have the city profile to help you identify your peers, and then we have these benchmarking dashboards so that you can start comparing your outcomes.
It's almost gonna sound like I'm in love with the software. That's because I am, just because of the unique situation that I'm in. So it just makes it a lot easier for me to select one city as opposed to another city, and seeing how that one city trend compared to what I have going on in my operation. So it's been very, very productive.
Well, we live in the real world, right? Data is just here to help us understand the real world around us, which is very complicated, and every city is a little bit different. But if you can start to pick up a few data points, it really helps you to see who is a peer that we should benchmark against and go make a really good argument to your city council when you want to make a policy change.